Okay. Oops, what have I done now? So, welcome everybody. It's Saturday morning, and I think we're live. I hope we're live. Let me just access Facebook to find out if it's happening or not. I'm always a bit confused by the technology. You think I'd have it down by now? Bear with me. There, I think that's it. So, yeah, Saturday morning, it's the 23rd of March, and I hope you're doing okay. The energy feels very different to me. It's not the 23rd of March, it's the 22nd of March, May. Can you tell I haven't long woken up? Um, yeah, the energy feels very different. We're in another of these intensifications of energy, and all of a sudden the energy seems to have got crystalline clear, very, very clear. This can feel a little shocking because there's nowhere to hide then, and everything is going to be coming to the surface more and more quickly now, both inside us and I hope, outside us too. Today's meditation, we're looking at, and these meditations, I really want to be clear, these are pieces of energy work that change things. And that's the purpose of coming together like this. But today's meditational energy work is looking at what are we loyal to? What is it we give our attention and therefore our energy? What is it we are funding in our world? Often we are feeling drained and we don't understand why, but we have got a huge number of clinging energy fields, a huge number of things we have aligned ourselves with over the course of this and other lifetimes that are still having a call on our energy, are still taking energy from us. It's really good to do a stock take from time to time on what it is you're attached to, what it is you're giving energy to. And this could be an old political affiliation, it could be an old church you used to belong to, an old group, where you sign a contract or a membership agreement, and there's still a little pull on your energy. And it's just good to do housekeeping from time to time. There are obviously bigger things too. You may have seen my newsletter, which is on Facebook somewhere, about this offer of help and support we're getting from the divine masculine energies of nature. And we're looking at that tomorrow evening on the Sunday teleconference. This, what are you loyal to, is a part of that Sunday teleconference, and I'll write about that today to see how it dovetails, how it fits in. But our masculine and feminine energy are often loyal to different things, have their attention focused in different directions. And now there's this beautiful opportunity for them to become loyal to each other, for them to engage in a beautiful, beautiful new dance of creation. And of course, that alignment, that meeting happens internally. Many of us have struggles with meeting the masculine and feminine, our inner anima and animus, and bringing them into a harmonious balance. And this offer of support from the masculine in nature, the green man and Pan, in particular is a lovely gift. So we'll be working with that tomorrow. But as I say, what we're doing today is very much a part of what we'll be looking at tomorrow. So maybe look out for the newsletters and have a read and see whether you want to be a part of that. But yeah, just looking at people saying hello: Shuna, Anya, Candice, Jane. Okay, I'm going to make a start. Okay, let me know how you get on with this. Drop a comment in or something underneath, and please feel free to share these meditations far and wide. Thank you. Okay, so turning your attention inwards, allowing the breath to draw you into the body, settling your awareness, letting go of your day, your week, letting go of distractions, consciously making a decision to let go of the external world for a few moments, a few minutes, and focus internally, dropping deep, using the breath to open spaces inside you, using the breath to move through big muscle groups, giving them permission to relax, to let go, opening up through the neck and the throat. This point in our physical system is such an important point because it separates the head from the body, the mind from the heart. It's our point of expression, and there's a lot of historical patterning held here, and many decisions to separate the intellect from our feeling world, and to have the intellect dominate, if you like. So as we open the throat and allow unification of, or a greater level of unification, then there is much freer flow of information between the body and the mind, much greater sense of integration. So just take some time to open through the throat and into the neck, connecting into the spine, opening the spaces in the vertebrae. And often the vertebrae through the neck, the cervical vertebrae, are tightly wound and there isn't much space. So just take a bit of time here. The nerves playing out from the spinal cord here can get pinched as anywhere in the spine, but we're just breathing softly through the neck, uniting the breath with our awareness and opening these spaces, letting go of any tension. And you find as you get more and more familiar with doing this, the body responds more easily, more quickly. It settles. It really appreciates your presence, your awareness. Opening out the energy of the shoulders. Beginning to track through the spine. Opening the whole column of the spine to the breath. Unwrapping, unwinding the spine. As you drop deeper into the body, how do you feel at this physical level? Do you feel welcomed and safe? Is your body anxious? Just caress the body from the inside. Let it know you are with it, that you love it. Take time to thank it for all it does, all it offers. Take some time to be aware of the lungs and the space they take. Sometimes they can feel a bit flattened. Open them out with your awareness. And take some moments with the physical heart. This beating muscle. Strong. Resilient. Often it holds such a lot, so hold it. Let it know you've got it. Let it know it can relax and let go of patterns, traumas, heartbreaks that it's been holding. And just breathe through the ever beating muscle of the heart. Just taking time there to expand the heart field. Sorry about these pingings, don't know how to stop that. And just drop through the spine. Touching the diaphragm, opening that out, creating space. And you might get a sense of the whole system just letting go of layers, fields, clouds of energy all at once. And these aren't simply patterns picked up over the past couple of days. Often these are deeply entrenched fields of energy that are letting go as our awareness, our evolution deepens and speeds, and we recognize these layers of identity are no longer what we are. And that's in effect what today's energy work is about. So rest in the pelvis, surrender to gravity, feel the whole of the field. And bring awareness back to the heart. Just take some more time here to expand the heart field through the physical body and out all around you. Inviting clarity for this inquiry. Using this new bright clarity to get clear on what it is you are doing with your energy. And drop into your heart the question, what is it I am loyal to? Where do you spend your energy on a daily basis? What do you give your time and attention to? Ask your field because it knows. Invite the awareness of your highest self to inform you. Are you loyal to guilts from your history? Are there things you are still wishing you had or hadn't done, ruminating over? Because you send energy back into your past, streaming your own power into your history. Be willing to let them go now. Each incident, each memory is a strand of energy that leads back in time. What are you willing to lay to rest now to simply fund no more? And the same with wounds. Now, in this extraordinary time of propelling momentum, it is possible to simply make a decision to let go of deep-seated wounds. Rather than funding them, feeding them energy. Can you do that? Can you no longer identify as the wounded one? Ask. Simply asking the question and watching, feeling for the response of your system changes things. And you might not be fully ready to let go, and that's totally fine, but holding the awareness speeds the process, helps the system recognize, oh, that's a possibility, I can. What organizations have you signed up to that no longer deserve your energy, your attention, your awareness? Drop the lines of energy that anchor you into the old world. Are you identified with duty and responsibility? What do you feel duty bound to do? Is it to care for somebody? To do the stuff in your family that nobody else will do? Now, if that's a joy, then that's beautiful. But if it's a burden, then think again. Is this truly your responsibility? Or have you taken something on board that isn't really yours? Are you crafting and carving an identity, a role for yourself? that you no longer need. Because all of our identity structures are being washed through, being deleted, as we come more and more fully, more strongly into our essence. And this process is unstoppable. And housekeeping like this helps, because we are looking at what is essential. Give permission for your ancient allegiances, if there are any left, to fall away. Vows of obedience and loyalty to kings, to armies, to nations, to churches and religions, to gods that you have worshipped and sacrificed to. The gods of war are a big piece of this. We have all in our histories sacrificed and pleaded to the gods of war for victory, or to keep our loved ones safe. And the gods of war, of course, are the same for all sides in a fight. They don't care. They feast on the blood, on the fear, on the chaos. And they're still active on this planet now. So invite any ancient allegiance to the gods of war, or any gods that you no longer wish to fund. Any beings that you may have placed on high. Then dissolve those attachments, those streams of energy, even if they're 20 lifetimes old. In this now moment, you can do that. This point of choice in the present is your point of change and transformation. And bring this awareness inside to your own masculine, your own feminine aspects. Are you loyal to one over the other? Recognize again you are neither. You are wholeness, the sum of both. But have chosen a form to incarnate into. That does not make you a man or a woman. That's a suit, a role. A coating. So ask, are you more loyal to your inner masculine than your inner feminine? Or vice versa? And can you bring that into balance? And you may not know how, and that's fine, but simply ask. Your inner world, your greater self. Let's balance these aspects. So you become loyal to wholeness, to integrity, to truth. What pulls you out of your center? What pulls you off track? Do others have a call on your energy before you do, before you get to choose what's important for your day, your week, your year? Can others demand that you show up for them before you show up for yourself? Are you ready to stop that? Feel the intention around this and drop it deep into the earth. Feel the power of your choices. And where perhaps you lose energy, where you give it away, recognize every moment is another choice, another point of possible change and transformation. Now, it's important to be loyal to your evolution, perhaps more than anybody else's, more than anybody else's well-being. Are you loyal to saving the world, gifting it your energy, or are you loyal to uplifting the world by your own transformation? That's what we came to do. Ask to be shown where your energetic loyalties lie. Ask to be shown where you lose energy and where you can make change, and trust that life will hold up a mirror for you so you can make the adjustments you need. Take some time to breathe again through the heart. You might notice that this field of energy, the heart field, has changed again. It's becoming more liquid crystal, shimmering. Allow that energy to ripple through every cell of your being. That heart field, it's not a personalized heart field, it's the universal, unconditional heart field that wants to express itself through each of us on this planet. Bathe in that. Drink that into every cell. Every space, every gap in your being can be flooded and filled with this. And this heart energy will dissolve all of those unnecessary connections if you let it. Okay, we're done for this Saturday morning excursion. I hope that gave you pause for thought and some help in shifting some of your loyalties if you found that there were places you're leaking or losing energy. It's lovely, as always, to spend time with you. And let me know how you find this one. And I will talk to you sooner. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.